All right, we're going to take a look here now at just some of the tampering that has been taking place in our atmosphere today on the 15th of May. So as we can see, we've got a high pressure system out in the Atlantic right now. And for the past few days, that's been trying to make its way in over Europe, but it has been blocked by frequency manipulation from weather weapon technology and ensuring that we've got low pressure and low temperatures over the entire of Europe. Temperatures are unseasonably low. Ireland, an average of 10 degrees today, and UK, an average of 11. This is 10 degrees on average below what it should be for this time of the year. We should be in the mid 20s, early 20s, mid 20s now for this time of the year, especially down around London area there. It should be mid 20s and France. But not with all this climate terrorism taking place. We won't be having anything of normal temperatures. So we're going to just go back to the pressure chart here. So just look at where the division is here between the high pressure and low pressure. We got from southern Ireland down to southern Spain where the red meets the blue. We're going to go over the satellite now and look at all the frequency manipulation that's been going on there to facilitate this climate terrorism. So look at over Spain and Portugal. I'm going to go back and forth on this image here now. And like previous videos, just look at all the frequency ripples over Spain and Portugal. Frequency ripples remaining stationary as the cloud of poison sweeps over both countries. Just look. Oh, here we go. Sorry, my connection is a bit slow. Look at this. Right. Frequencies remaining stationary because the frequencies are being broadcast from fixed transmitters and manipulating all of that poison, all of that chemtrail particulate, and manipulating those pressure systems. Now we're going to go up to the Celtic Sea here, south of Ireland, and we see all of this frequency manipulation as well. Just look at later in the day now, very visible there. Southern Ireland, look at all those frequency ripples again, just like down over Spain and Portugal. Southern Ireland, just Celtic Sea there, just being bombarded by frequencies all along the division line between the low and the high pressure system. And look at all the chemtrails. We're going to go back to early morning over Ireland here now. 6:30 this morning, 6 o'clock now. Look at all the chemtrails, 15th of May. Look at all this, thousands of square miles of chemtrails over Ireland. Look at this. Look. Look. Poison being sprayed on you and your family. Poisoning you and blocking your sun. There we go. Just crazy. Insanity. Now, got frequency and manipulation going on all over Europe. Well, in a lot of locations we can see, not only Europe but North Africa as well. Look at all over Tunisia and Algeria there as well. Again, frequency ripples remaining stationary as the poison sweeps across the landmass. And the same over Italy. Got to go back to earlier in the morning. It's more visible over Italy. And you can see there again, same, and over Corsica and Sardinia. Just look at all around there, frequencies bombarding the atmosphere, causing climate terror, and all down around Sicily as well. Chemtrails everywhere. Look at this. And frequencies again. Just a massive amount of atmospheric manipulation going on there to facilitate this climate terror and block our life-giving sun. Just absolutely crazy. Now look at that straight line. Look at that. Nature doesn't make straight lines. Look at how straight that cloud is going along there. Just crazy. Now we had something similar off the southeast coast of Ireland here this morning. So there, just along here. I took a photograph of that, and we'll see that here. There it is, out looking over the Irish Sea. Look at that blue. That's the blue sky we should have had. And then you got this big sheet of poison being pulled over our blue sky and blocking our life-giving sun and poisoning us all slowly to death. Look at that. Just horrible. A horrible, horrible sight. And later in the day, this is later today as well, I took this photograph of wave clouds over Wexford. Look at this. Pure dystopian ugliness. What an eyesore. Sky literally bubbling with microwave energy being transmitted from HARP or 5G towers, God only knows, but totally unnatural skies. And the wave clouds, of course, being normalised now in the new NASA cloud chart to brainwash your children into believing that these skies are normal and that these are normal cloud formations when they're anything but. Look at that, just crazy. 30-something new cloud types been introduced in the last 15 years to normalise this mass murder of blocking our sun. So there we go. There's what they're doing with the frequencies from the technology up to the sky. That's how they have the effect. That's why we see the ripples. And this is how they're doing it. They aerosolise the sky with the chemtrails. Then they turn up the frequencies on the weather weapons, and then they get their weather outcome in the form of hurricanes, low pressure systems, high pressure systems, you name it, whatever they want to do, tornadoes, floods, you name it. Every weather process has been patented. Whatever they want to do, they can do with chemtrails and frequencies. Just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Right, so I'm going to play out here now on a video that was recorded it was on TV actually about 8 months ago. And the UK government is now out in the open about their endeavours to block the sun. And they're making no secret about it anymore. They have announced that they have pledged £50 million to block the sun. So for all you people out there that are new to this information, and you might think that, government would never do that. Well, UK government has already pledged 50 million pounds of taxpayers' money to do exactly this, to block the sun. So perilous times, my friends. And how do we stop this? We can't stop this. We can't really stop this, but eventually when enough people know what's going on, something has to give. That's all I can say. So knowing the enemy and its operations has got to be half the battle. So I'm going to play out on this.
Now, UK scientists are set to launch weather experiments to block sunlight to temporarily slow the climate crisis. Projects include trying to thicken Arctic sea ice and make clouds more reflective. But is this really the best way to help solve climate change?
The UK is investing more than £50 million to dim the sun as part of a new controversial experiment to find ways to reduce global warming. Known as solar geoengineering, it reflects sunlight back to space. So how does geoengineering work? Planes are used to release tiny particles to reflect solar radiation back to space. Boats spray seawater into the atmosphere to help low clouds reflect sunlight. But critics argue it may lead to unpredictable weather patterns.
Among other things, when you deploy stratospheric aerosol injection, you can change atmospheric circulation patterns, and so this can do things like disrupt precipitation patterns, cause droughts in some places, cause excessive flooding in other places.
So should scientists be interfering in altering the Earth's temperature? And would it even make any difference?